Hello. Just let me know if you can see and hear. Hi Cyan, hi Yuri, hi Sally, hi Sarah, hi guys. Can see and hear, yeah, I can see and hear you perfectly well. Awesome, yay. Sound is clear in video too, awesome, yay. This is the second week of trying to work with OBS instead of what I was using before. How are you guys this Saturday? Farida says, LMAO, you scared me so much. I opened the stream on my TV and forgotten about it. So I was standing by the sink when I suddenly hear a random hello. Sound was definitely loud and clear. Hey, Patricia. Hi, Faridust. Hi, April. I'm doing okay. Crinkles has arthritis and recently has been unable to jump. Oh, poor baby. He has a vet appointment today, but I'm still really scared. Oh. Has he been on some sort of medication for the arthritis before? Or is this a new sort of thing to take care of? Because, I mean, arthritis seems like something that is somewhat easy to manage with painkillers. Hold on, let me grab my phone. How cold is it? Let's see. It says -12, but the real kicker is the feels like. Oh, feels like -12. What? Huh. Okay, I'll take it. It was something like -18 or 19 this morning. I'm just glad that it's a bit warmer, and also that there is no like wind to make it much colder. He's just started glucosamine supplements, but the vets never saw it as bad enough before to give him any meds. Plus, he absolutely hates when I have to give him medication. There are a few tricks you can try. I don't know if you've tried anything before to help with the meds. Hi, Malvina. But the helpful Vancouver vet has videos on how to give pets medication. And there's a few good tricks in there, like definitely think I will have to check again in the future if I have to give the cats more meds, because it's last time we tried it was really difficult. They really don't like it, and any kind of trick would be welcome. It's stuff like if it's a pill to swallow, you thoroughly cover it in butter before you give it to the pet, so it slides down their throat easier. And if it's a foul-tasting medication, they don't taste it because the fat of the butter covers it up. So that was one. Yeah, you had a few good tricks to sort of help with giving meds to cats. And since he's a vet and seems to know what he's talking about, definitely awesome. Yeah, check it out. It's actually warming up again over here. Yay, it's like -3 Celsius now. That's practically spring. Oh yeah, that's definitely tolerable. Patricia says, nice, you're ahead of us. I don't know what the wind chill is. Ugh. So you got -18 with possible wind chill? Yuck. Ugh. Hey, Lana, hi. Also, my landlord rep stopped by with an electric radiator to help with my freezing apartment, and it's surprisingly effective. So no more waking up in a 15 Celsius. I'm lucky with the glucosamine supplements since I mix it. Oh, and he doesn't like take notice of it. The few times we've tried to hide medication in food, the cats would like on purpose eat around the medication or just not eat the food. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to go get another roll of tape. Right, hold on. Be right back. There we go. Oh, and my lord, if it got that cold in Texas, everyone would freak out. Everyone's already freaking out because it might even snow Monday. Oh, it's a liquid, so super easy to hide. I guess it doesn't affect the taste a lot. Sydney has to have a sedation every time I take her to the vet to have her nails trimmed. I break open the capsule and put it in the juice and a bit of fish cat food. It works as long as I keep adding. Poor Sydney. Crinks like to talk to the vets. Aww. And the supplement is beef flavored. That's great. That's really great. I have had instances of being told that a medication is like, oh, they're gonna like it. It's whatever meat flavored, and I'm like, yeah, but no. I just give tablets to Ruka. He loves crunchy things. Or I can just drop them on the floor and oh, that's funny. You got a giant fluffy Roomba. Even sedated, she turns a floppy ninja cat. Oh, poor Sydney. She's like, no, please, no. My comfy routine. I want to stay. I don't want to go. I wonder if cats are aware of the fact that they will come back. Like, I wonder if for them, like, leaving the house they know doesn't necessarily comes with the guarantee that they will be back. Like, that would explain the panic. Dante loves his medication. The other day, a pill he had to take fell out of his mouth while he munched on wet food, and then he just chewed on the pill as a dessert because it was still covered in meat. Oh, hey, Misha, hi. But Bumba and his tablet needed to smash the banana. Oh, I remember that. In the third morning, he was so suspicious. Why banana in the morning? So I had to eat banana too and then give the one with meds to. No, it's a perfectly fine banana. Look at me. Nom 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 nom. And Bunny with like suspicious eyes. Hey, Otto! Hi! Most of us can, but as sure as I can't. If it gets over 80 Fahrenheit, I'm prone to fainting. Oof! I don't think 80 Fahrenheit is that high, like that warm. When she gets home, it's as though it never happened, and she spends the rest of the day demanding food. Is she still a teeny tiny thing? Hey, box of paint, hi! I feel like a vet tech by now. I have to do subcutaneous fluids every other day as well as daily jobs. So I feel like, oh, Sally! Dang, yeah, that's a skill. It's definitely next level skills. I might be wrong, but I think for dogs it's kind of easier because you can easily sort of hide meds in stuff like cheese that they really, really like. Whereas dairy is really not indicated for cats. Maybe it's not for dogs too, but I don't know. I just don't know. Hey Val, hi. What are you painting today? I want to do 2 cards just like the Patreon rewards that I do. 2 foxes. My body's super sensitive to temperature changes or I'll end up feeling sick and barfing. Oof. Yuck. That sounds really unpleasant. Guess I should have said, hope everyone is warm. Well, it's crazy cold all over. It is like unpleasant. My dad has this dog. Canadian bacon. Canadian bacon is great. It's basically just ham with a bit of fat on it. I think. The cold is really, but I think I prefer cold to warm because warm gets helpless. Whereas cold, you can sort of always, I don't know, pile up layers, and even if you look like just a ball of coats in the end, you're gonna be fine. But when it's hot, you cannot just remove your skin and all that stuff. So yeah, but I have issues with the cold too, in the sense that it messes up my skin a lot. So it's like all the eczema, the like the dermatitis, contact dermatitis all the time. Just like, I wish I could bathe in like moisturizing cream. Hey Susan, hi! Two of my creatures think it's the best thing ever. Sad it's not. Aww. Oh, hey, Buxapaint, did you... I don't know if you got the message, maybe it was last live stream, but when you were saying that Emmy has like a killer breath, to look into the chlorophyll supplements to add in her drinking water, I think it can help a lot with that issue. I would much rather deal with cold weather than heat. Yeah, same. What am I looking for exactly? Oh. Yeah, same. I always apply moisturizer every day, but it's not enough. It's definitely not enough. And I do it in the morning and before bed. And yeah, I still have like really bad issues. I don't want the snow anymore. Oh, -4 here now, but it's headed to -13. Oof. Oh, Ev, or anyone in chat, do y'all want any sketchbook? I'm trying to declutter and unload. We have, if you are on the Discord, we have a channel that's called something like Supply Swap. And you can sort of list whatever you want to trade in there. Yeah, you know what? I'll post in Supply Swap. There you go. It got to -13C here 2 days ago too. I think the new catnip I got her has helped a bit, as it's leafy and not just dust. Awesome! Yay! Cat breath is really gross. It's the pencil you gave me. Although it's the one you sent me. Super awesome, like it's a shaker pen that you can lock or unlock depending on if you want that shaker action or not. I need to moisturize though. I'm about to turn 24 and I don't want to look like I'm 50 by the time I turn 30. Hey, watch it. We are old here. Have you tried having your skin damp before? Yeah, I moisturize it after the morning shower, so I'm still damp. And I don't do fragrances because I'm kind of allergic to most fragrances. And I even have all sorts of textures of cream. I have one moisturizing cream that's completely like odorless. It has something like 6 ingredients in it. And it's based on oat stuff because oats are great for dry, itchy skin. I have another one that's based on hemp oil. I have butter that's made from something like beeswax, olive oil, probably shea butter in there. Like, honestly, I have so many creams and unguents and all sorts of textures of cream. The one that I don't really use at the time is lotion. That's way too thin. But I even have... Oh, well, let me grab it. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, this one is scented, but it says natural fragrances. It's a bee bar lotion. Well, it's not really a lotion. It's like wax and butter. It's coconut oil, beeswax, shea butter, lanolin, jojoba, cocoa butter, tocopherols for vitamin E for preservative, natural fragrance, and essential oil. So yeah, and that's the stuff I use on my hand, and it works really well on hands. Thing is the texture is really gross, so if I'm about to paint, I cannot really put this stuff on. Ah! Yeah, I love. I know people are like, oh, but bee stuff is not vegan, and animal products are bad, but. Sorry, I personally disagree when it comes to bee things. My skin has changed so much since I premenopause. I have to moisturize twice as often. Oh, that's where I'm going with that. I've checked out if I can use the 8-Hour Cream by Elizabeth Arden. I'm not sure. It has a few, it has stuff like perfume in it, I think, that is super unhelpfully described as just perfume. And I'm like, yay, thanks. That's really helpful. It has petrolatum in it, so that's akin to Vaseline. It's more balm. Yeah, it seems to be like a really thick texture. Hey, Kevin, hi. Sorry. I mean, the issue itself doesn't sound really funny, Sarah, but the fact that you said yeet the ovaries really, really makes me laugh. Natural fragrances and essential oil. Yeah, but in the sense that I know that so far I don't really react to those, whereas there's a few perfume, like linalool and a few others that I have to be wary of. And I mean, if I had to purchase this again, I would get the unscented one. It's just I was digging in my stash to find something that had a bit more consistency and would like protect the hands better, and it kind of works. Radiators feel really good, but boy, how do you Oh man, yes, crispy skin. That's the feeling. Yeah, it works for now. If it stops working, I know it's because of the fragrance and essential oils for sure. And when I eventually go through it, I'm glad I got the small one. I have a vanilla one too that's in the bedroom. But whenever I go through it, I will probably purchase... I usually try to purchase unperfumed. My hands are so dry in the winter. Are you allergic to honey and bee stuff, Cyan? I think I remember you being allergic to it, but I'm not sure. I got 3 cuts on my middle finger and they turned purple today. Oh my god, Kevin! What are you doing? Hey, Mikey! Everyone needs to go pet some sheep. Yeah, get that lanolin in there. What is it? It's bee... not bee balm, it's what's the one for cows? We need Ginger in chat. I'm glad they made you laugh, and it's not unfortunate. I've been wanting this procedure. Oh, okay. But I mean, it's not necessarily unfortunate is the word I would use. I would say it's serious stuff, because it's still like a serious procedure. It's not like something like in and out in a day and booyah. That's some serious stuff. I hope it goes really well. Cosma has problem with his skin family, buttercream for babies. Oh yeah, that's another good option, because often stuff for babies is doesn't have much in terms of perfumes in it, or it's something really really gentle like chamomile. So that can be an option, but I still react to baby stuff. I want a hot tub full of moisturizer. I want a big freaking vat of just moisturizer. You know, in Star Wars, in episode 4, they have C-3PO go down into a bath of oil. I want that. Don't make it engine oil. Make it like jojoba oil or cream or anything. But I want that go down in it and soak in there for like 15 minutes. After a double mastectomy, I can get fake boobies for everything. Like different sizes of boobies. Other balm, yes, that's it. I think other balm, back balm. I think that one has lanolin in it, right? Hey, Holly, hi. That looks like I was swearing. Yep, honey's really bad for me. Oh no. Okay, so nix on the beeswax. I've heard Sarav. I'll write it down. Oops, this is definitely pink lid in there. Sarav. Moisturizing cream. They often recommend stuff like Eucerin or I'll even take coconut oil. Coconut oil is good. And I mean, you know, if you react to it, you know what the problem is. It's coconut oil. You don't have to cross-reference products and try to figure out what's the issue. F. Johnson and jojoba oil 2021 colors. Dude, the only issue with a bath of jojoba oil is you don't want a candle to fall in there. Oh my goodness. I made some lotion bars for me a while ago and I actually liked it. Only oils I trust in them. Yeah, you can get a good mix of oils that stay solid at room temperature and liquid ones, so the balm has some softness to it and it's not like a brick. You should get Indian oil massages. Massages. Loads of oil. Is it scented oil or is it like plain oil? I use Cetaphil heavy duty moisturizing cream. It really works on me. I mean, I will write them down, but I'm sort of convinced that they probably have dimethicone in it, since that's the most common offender. And I don't do silicones. I sound like really difficult, like, well, yes I am. In terms of skin stuff. Like I use one shampoo, one conditioner, one soap, and that's it. And if they stop being produced, I'm gonna be really bothered. Oh, oily skin. Well, you're meant for the cold temperatures, I guess. If you search for lanolin on Amazon, you can find pure lanolin and make your own cream. Let's wrote that. I know what lanolin is, but let's write everything down. No, it is not TMI, Sarah. That's fine. I mean, I don't mind if you feel comfortable talking about this stuff. Of course, we'll not an issue for me. Eucerin has, yeah, that's the thing that I sort of knew about it, and I was a bit like, I'm sure there are better options. I feel like a shrimp on the way to the Barbie, but cure my dry skin and biscuit. Hey Dan, hi. Yeah, sulfate-free, silicone-free shampoo. Like if you have curly hair, you need to get a shampoo that doesn't have any silicone in it. Yeah, I completely get it, Cyan. I've got all sorts of weird reactions to freaking creams that, like, I even got one that was like, that seemed safe in terms of the ingredients in it, but I sort of underestimated the strength of the perfume, and oh boy, that was not fun. Oh yeah, sorry. Only moderators can post links in chat. Though maybe I could sort of change that. I mean, it's always the same 30 persons in here, so... Finally started using... What's a face serum? What's it supposed to do? I make a lot of face and body stuff because it's a whole lot cheaper and I know what's in it. Yeah. Dude, yep. I did try that for a while, but it's a bit difficult to get the raw ingredients. But so every once in a while I would put an order for like just a tub of shea butter, like just that, and use that. Oh, after I bleached my hair, I invested in some sulfate silicone-free hair care products. I know, right? The sulfate is really bad for the hair and the environment. And the silicone, the issue with the silicone is that it will stay on the hair and makes it look and feel softer, but it won't go away at the next wash unless you use something a bit more harsh. So you're kind of stuck in this cycle of using harsh products to get rid of the silicone, which only purpose is to make your hair feel softer. But if you sort of can get rid of it, your hair will be soft. If it's moisturized, okay, it's gonna be soft anyway. It was freezing cold for a few days and even the signal. Oh no! What kind of cream can you put on him? He has a special cream with propolis. Oh! Petrolatum, lanolin, and propolis concentrate. Oh, I'll definitely... I saw... well, it's probably doesn't have any petrolatum in there, but I saw some propolis cream when I was doing my grocery list earlier. I don't use a lot of petrolatum products, so I don't know if I would react to that. Be right back. I need to eat some mozzarella sticks. Oh, that's... Dude, that sounds fun. The Ordinary is cheap and isn't bad, but I'll be very... Yeah, I get The Ordinary, actually. Yeah. That's the ones I have for now that I don't have issues with. I tried... it's a bunch of companies together. You got Deciem, The Ordinary, and a couple of others. And I think I got the hand cream... I think it might have been from Deciem. That's the one I reacted to, and I was so bummed. Because it was working well and didn't have any freaking silicones in it, but the perfume just became a nightmare after like 3 uses. But for face cleaner, moisturizer, I used The Ordinary stuff. Yes, it is also... Yeah, it definitely would be for human with those ingredients. You can make face stuff. Of course you can. There's no conclusive definitions for face serums. They're often just used as fancy names for toner or moisturizer. All serums can have like AHA, BHA, and it's supposed to help. I actually shaved my head last April because I hadn't cut it in 5 years. Ooh, and it was super brittle, so now I'm trying to keep it healthy. Yay! It's so nice to find a solution to something like, oh, my hair doesn't feel healthy, and you can get the proper like balance of products to put in there and use, and it's better, and you're like, yes, I figured that out. I get you. I only do use soap, no shampoo, conditioner. Well, you have short hair too. Like if I had really, really short hair, I probably wouldn't use the conditioner thing because I have curly hair, so it's a leave-in conditioner that I put on after I'm done with showering. That sort of meh feeling is what I'm getting from using my serum. I cut out chocolate and coffee from my diet, and it's been like that for 2 weeks now, and I generally don't see myself going back to him. My skin feels great. Also, TMI, less farts. Well, not forever, but I think the real issue might have been the coffee, though, because coffee is a stimulant, and it will get things moving, if you know what I mean. So if things are moving down there, that means like the farts are coming out. Oh yeah, I was going to ask if I could add my friend. Oh, of course. Dude, of course. I love the way cocoa butter works, but I really struggle with the smell. What's the issue with the smell, Box of Paint? Okay, I'm finished feeding my face. Ooh. I love the way cocoa butter smells. It reminds me of a vacation on the beach. Aww. It smells like chocolate. It smells good. In my opinion, Aveeno is criminally underrated. It's a good idea. I just think that it's not necessarily for everyone, but if I had to purchase like a store brand, not a store brand, but something at a drugstore, I would definitely look if Aveeno is compatible, because I know the oats are good for itchy skin. Coffee plus pre-existing anxiety issues is not a good combo. How many coffees were you taking per day, Kevin? If you ever struggle with the greasy feeling of cocoa butter, mix some corn. Ooh. Ooh. That's a good dip. I can't write with that in there. Go. It's really strange. I love chocolate, but I think that's it. My brain is screaming that I'm rubbing food on my face. About 1 or 2, sometimes 3. Okay. That's not even that many, but yeah, I'm glad that it's working for you. Nice! Laura says hi. Hi, Laura! Kitty, 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 kitty. I'm gonna lurk a bit as I'm playing a video game. Oh, have fun! Alcohol is something I haven't had in months and never want to have again. There's really no point. I support that. I think we sort of underestimate how dangerous alcohol can be. And I think that's really stupid to treat it this lightly. She's so cute. Oh, yay. She's adorable. We need more pictures of Laura in the chat. Not in the chat, but on the Discord. We're gonna have to requisition new pictures. Oh no, a box of paint. Yeah, caffeine withdrawal is real, definitely. How are you doing, Lise? Are you feeling a bit better? Got my help on that once when he went to Japan. Couldn't read the decaf. Oh no! Second chips. What did you spill over there? I remember some fellow students when I was in middle school tried to pressure me into drinking. Ugh. I'm doing a bit better. Yay! That's great. I love my mom, but not when she hasn't had a morning fix of caffeine. My gosh, worst part of my life. My mom trying to... Oh, sorry. Ooh. My mom trying to get rid of her caffeine addiction. Oof. Painting drought. Yay! Amisha, that's great news. I'm also glad I gave up caffeine. Life is much simpler. I don't necessarily miss caffeine, but I miss coffee. The taste of it. I guess I could just have some decaf every once in a while. Aw, hey Crinks! I love that we have like pets tagging along for the streams. don't like how caffeine addictions are glamorized sometimes. Dude, I don't like how alcohol addictions are glamorized. Hey, Paulo, hi. Hold on, what did I miss? Oh, caffeine is... It sounds so many different things. They put caffeine in headache pills, really? Nah, Chip licks the floor when there's literally nothing on it, and he starts getting closer so he can lick my feet. Yay! So smooth, Chips. Chips, so smooth. Oh yes, they do, and sometimes my little menstrual relief meds have caffeine. Oof. I don't take those often, honestly. More often than not, when I have like bad cramps or something, it takes Mr. E or Otto telling me like, go take some pain meds, or when I have a bad headache, because I don't do it on my own. We use Motrin here. Motrin? I find it so confusing that, like, in other countries, sometimes something like in over here we refer to those kind of medication as the brand name often, whereas in other places they refer to them as the sort of a more medical name, like paracetamol. Paracetamol is like I couldn't know what it does. I have no idea what it does. I know it exists, but I'm like and it's kind of sold in a different sort of packaging too. Headaches are the worst because I don't think about taking meds to progress the time. Yeah, same. Heating pads help with menstrual cramp. Yep, I have a hot water bottle with the cozy. Sometimes use it, or sometimes I just take like a fuzzy blanket and fold it up in a bunch and put it on my belly. Yeah, that's warmth. Is that for real? Lotta says, I'm constantly telling Ev to take painkillers. Ironic since the most famous painkiller brand in Japan is called Ev A. That's insane. I think that's the one my friends who went to Japan were raving about, and they were kind of bummed that they didn't bring back more of that because they were saying how well it worked. It's for real, I'm not joking. Wow. Dang. I imagine walking into a drugstore in Japan and seeing like a display of that on the shelf and having a moment of pause of being like, am I this feels like a call out. Now that I know what it is, it's gonna be less of a WTF moment, but still. I already get confused with all the Christmas Eve stuff. For some reason, I refuse relief from menstrual cramps. I just sit and suffer. Yeah, I kind of do that too. I'm like, it's a cramp. It comes and goes and comes and goes. So I just have to power through and it's gonna go. It's a very good painkillers. And there's FA for ladies. Ah, that's interesting. Proof. Oh, I mean, completely believe you, of course. But it's just so weird. It's a bit like if you came to Quebec and you saw that we have a brand of maple syrup that's called Auto K. You kind of take a moment of pause and be like, wait. Huh. When you get endometritis. Yeah, definitely. Dude. Like, I have regular run-of-the-mill cramps. I don't have any kind of... If it was worse, of course I would, like, take something for them. Buy all this stuff. But yeah, more often than not, it doesn't cross my mind that it's enough pain to take something to help with it. Pharmacists can often make good recommendations, just as when they aren't too busy. Yeah, over here you can sort of get a one-on-one sort of chat with the pharmacist. And thanks for the reminder, Lise. Yeah, of course it helps. So congrats on your new business venture. Oh man, maple syrup. But your mind is occupied by pain, so it's not thinking straight. Yeah, but I think that's the thing. It's not occupied by pain. It's just it happens like 25% of the time. Like there's 1/4 of all the time that it's happening. It's on our mind because it's there. So I just don't necessarily register it on the forefront of things I gotta do. Yeah, I got my IUD. Oh no. Hey, welcome back, Cyan. Yeah, there was one time that I had cramps bad enough to like be incapacitated by them. I'm pretty sure I took pain meds that time. But otherwise, it's sort of just me. Headaches are another story, though. Like, I get really, really bad headaches when I'm tired. And the way to fix them is to sleep. But usually I can't sleep because of the headache. So that's great. That's super handy. Love it. And the pain meds don't always work with those headaches. Sometimes the only thing that works is to just put my head, except for my nose, like put all the head in warm blankets and fuzzy blankets and heat it up. And that usually helps, but yeah. I think what happens with headaches is they're so close to your brain you can think. One of the teachers I assist self-diagnosed with endo and finally... Oh, yay! It was like, meh, you've Googled too much, and then started the ultrasound and went, oh! Yeah, that's always you always kind of feel vindicated that time. Like, luckily it's for endo, and it's not something like really bad like cancer, because there's, I know of a story of a woman who was trying to get the good consult for an issue she was having, and the doctors were super dismissive, and in the end it took her life. So, but yeah, I'm glad that it's like the guy saw the ultrasound and he couldn't wiggle his way out of it. I just yelled chocolate at you. Yeah, that's fun too. I wish there was I need a monthly service of like chocolate delivery, like every month on the same day, just before. After about 6 months, the menstrual cramp went back to normal. It was total oof, but that's like 6 instances of bad cramps. Oof. She had huge endocyst. Oh, dude. Whew. Oh no, broken ribs. Issue with broken ribs is you can't set them. You cannot do anything for broken ribs except to be super careful and not move, but you can't really put a cast on ribs. Oh, Jesus. Oof, 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 oof. Oh man, Mikey, that sounds super painful. Purple elephant. Is that the lumpy elephant? But purple works too. Yeah, let's talk about the stuff that is not painful. Out of curiosity, does anyone in chat suffers with tinnitus? Let's call all the elephants. Yeah. Elephants! All of them! Tinnitus is not painful, so is it okay to talk about it? Or, hey, Tsikaboo, hi! Something elephant something. Oh, that's awesome. I love it. Yep, I have tinnitus. Had it for years. Oh, I do too! Did we discuss about this before? And I didn't remember? Or is that another one of those things that we just realized we have in common? It's terrible. It's so annoying. Like, you don't notice it often, but when it's noticeable, it's so hard to just not focus on it. Speaking of not painful, I put enough hairspray in my hair to turn it into a bright green mohawk. Oh, nice. Mr. E's Ben photo of Pickle and Scout on Insta was amazing. They make good photos every once in a while. Stress and anxiety levels are the gauge of what? Of tinnitus? Really? Pico is really good at having a really derpy face. It's fine until a film has an explosion and then they play that tinnitus sound. Yeah, that's really unpleasant. That's really weird. You're like, it doesn't cause me pain, but it's a bit like, you don't have to add that in, it's already there. I used to have tinnitus until a naturopath told me to take 600 milligrams of vitamin B1 a day. Oh, really? Huh. I know it runs in the family, so I don't know if the the vitamin deficiency runs in the family, or if it's actually like tinnitus, but tinnitus, however you say. I use tinnitus as a gauge for occlusal. Oh, really? What do you notice recurring whenever you are close to a migraine? Does it get louder? I know that it causes some loss of hearing for me because there's a range of sounds that I never hear. And Mr. E has good ears, so he hears it, but I don't. So sometimes he's like, oh, do you hear that annoying sound? And I'm like, not really. I mean, I live with an annoying sound, but I don't notice the one that's annoying you right now. Mom has it too. I developed mine like a month. Oh, really? Whoa. Interesting. Yeah, it gets louder because of increased tension in my head. Ooh, interesting. Maybe stretching could help tinnitus. Huh. I'm on the spectrum, and one of the versions that I'm on has a condition where my hands jump randomly. Oh no, Taboo, that sounds really like annoying. It kind of makes for good stories, but doesn't sound fun at all. Even though it's 90 degrees Fahrenheit, my friends works at a Smoothie King says there's still customers coming through. Dude, what? If I get a bee in my bun, it's like I become super focused on the sounds that's always there. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. Like, sometimes like trying to fall asleep is really difficult because I'm not listening to anything. So all I hear is the constant sound of ringing. And it's just weird. And sometimes there are bursts, like I think it's cumulative. You know when sometimes you would get your ears ringing, like it lasts for a few seconds and then it's gone? But that just compounds on top of the tinnitus. So you just like have a super duper loud sound on that's going, and then it's suddenly like, yay. Oh, I always have to listen to something all night long. It's the only way I can sleep. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I need to do more stretching too, Cyan. I'm getting that, what did they call it? The dowager's hump? It's super flattering. So I'm trying to stretch and do the exercise where you sort of squish your chin and your neck and get a zillion, like, extra necks. And the goal of stretching the spine, but yeah. One of my friends told me that it's the sound of your brain. That didn't help. Wait, what? Oh no. Oh no, I hope that's not the sound of the brain. You say friend. I have terrible posture and I think I have lost a few centimeters. Well, you can sort of, if nothing is fused together, you can sort of stretch and do some exercises to fix that and build muscles to help straighten posture. Oh yeah, yoga and Pilates, that's awesome. Ever just talking about the condition where you have extra rolls on the back of your neck. Ooh, ew, ooh, ew. I can't do that username. It's gross. I don't think that's something you can fix in one go, though, because from what I read, it's because of the posture of having your head and neck neck forward all the time, the body builds extra fatty deposits and extra muscles where it bends so that it strengthens everything over there. So I don't think you can fix that in one go. You have to train muscles to rectify the angle and eventually burn off that fat. The best way to explain tinnitus is if you've ever been in a blackout, when everything comes back on, you hear it. Yeah, but that lasts for like a split second. Tinnitus is 24/7. Yay. God, nothing sounds more scary than fused together. Yeah, that's never good news. Unless you've broken something and they say, oh good, the bones have fused together as they should. Have more like bones sticking out there. Well, maybe that's just the like I think you're a very like petite person, Cyan. So like I'm a chunkster, so I definitely got some fatty deposits there. But maybe you just have like the muscles and the bones. Did y'all know that dogs can have a condition that's sometimes known as external tinnitus, where a sound emanates from their ears? Whoa. It's called otoacoustic emission. Otto, what have you done again? For sure, but that's the way I found to make others get the feeling. Yeah, completely. It's really, really difficult to try to explain tinnitus to people who don't have it. I would try to say, you know, when you, I don't know what the word in English is, but in French we say quand tes oreilles cillent, and it's that sound that, you know, that usually happens for a few seconds, 10 seconds, and then goes away. I say, well, imagine having that, but all the time. No, it's not a bell. It's not a whistle either. Really petite. Well, if you pick up yoga and Pilates again, Cyan, that sounds really great. I did a bit of Pilates once, and it's a really, like, it's good, and you don't need much more than just a mat, like a comfy mat, to do it. So that's many barriers less than having to go to a gym and, you know. Because sometimes there's a difficulty in getting the motivation to do something, so the less barrier there is, the easier it gets. Oh, I cannot imagine if tinnitus was like a constant bell or a constant whistle. People would go mad. People would just go insane. Can you imagine? 24/7 having a whistle sound in your ears. Oh, that's terrible. Sarah says, if you don't clean between pugs' folds, they can get moldy. Poor doggo. When your ears ring. Oh, that's it. Ears ringing is the sound, but it's not a ring either. No, it's like constant ringing. I learned that in high school and I laughed so hard I cried. Oh, man. What about, is it Sharpei, the dog that's really foldy? Hey, thank you for being here, Susan. Have a great weekend. Same goes for old people. Oh no, Amisha. Oh, fungus. That's sad, though. Humans should not be allowed to design real animals. Word. Call me out, that's my guilty pleasure show. Okay, so since these are for a commission, I will let them sit for a bit and come back to them with a fresh eye. Well, I mean, I do that for Patreon rewards too, but, you know. My hubby has made me paranoid about cat eye boogies. That I had to remove them immediately. Why? Turns out his cat before me had an issue, but you don't do that to someone with OCD. Oh no. Yeah, we don't necessarily, like... Perhaps it's an issue for cats with more flattened faces. I don't know. But yeah, I don't really deal with their boogies. Eye boogies. Eye boogies. Oh. Amisha says, I once had a science teacher say that fungi are just molds that got organized. That's glorious. It was a blue Russian and she got an eye infection. Nothing serious even. Oh. I mean, cats, they get stuff, but cats, they kind of wash themselves often enough that it's not really an issue unless they have an infection or something. Alright. Let's find something else to do. Oh, stretching. Poor back is all messed up. If mine don't bathe themselves enough, then others surely pick up. Aww. Yeah, the more the merrier, definitely. Rowdy Boy only gets eye boogies in spring, so we don't really have to worry about it. Oh, that's good. Hey, Mallory! Hi! Welcome! Hey, it doesn't show that much, but I'm getting to the end of this sketchbook. Which is always fun, because these have many pages. How many pages? How many pages do you have? 240 plain pages. So that's like 120 sheets. She's a really good artist too. Awesome! Yeah, the more the merrier of that too. Aw, thank you. Supporting other artists bring me much joy. It's really nice to join a community like this because we all support each other, so. Yeah, we have channel to share art on the Discord. So I'm on like day 14 of a mashed potato rice-a-roni diet. Basically because they told me that's all I can eat for now to rest my colon. Haven't enough potatoes. Oh no! Hey, thank you for being here, Patricia. Have a nice weekend. And make sure to pet Sydney for us. Aw, we're so happy to have you, Sarah. Hey, welcome back, Otto. Welcome back. haven't been too active on the Discord because I am shy. Well, whatever you feel comfortable with. Honestly, there's no pressure, but if you want to interact, by all means, feel free to do so. Mouth is craving something fresh like vegetable or fruit, but apparently that has too much fiber. What about bananas? Can you have bananas? Bananas? Oh, Sarah and I had the same idea. I've always been told that bananas are not different because they don't necessarily provide enough fiber to help, and they can't get you constipated. So bananas, yeah, bananas are awesome. Hey, welcome back, Paulo. Yes, I could definitely add bananas. No or not. Well, you could have banana ice cream if you want something cold. Like you just. Oh my gosh, Kevin. But if you have ripe bananas, you freeze them up, and when you peel them beforehand, because peeling frozen bananas is not happening. But when they're frozen, you cut them up, you blend them, and it really feels like banana soft serve. And you don't need to add any sugar in there, because since they were ripe bananas, they're already pretty sweet. And if you want to level it up at some point, you can blend them with a bit of cacao powder, and it's like banana chocolate soft serve. I really missed soft serve, and it's the only thing that has come close to providing that feeling. Yeah, same, Lise. What the heck? Oh my gosh, Kevin. It's funny. Very mature in here, always. I think sweet potatoes are probably a bit too fibrous, right? Oh man, but dairy, no. If Mikey is having issues with digestion and stuff, dairy is not a good option. Dairy is hard on digestion. It's really difficult. Like it's not user friendly. I actually dislike bananas quite strongly, but if pressed, I could choke one down. Oh, are there ways to improve on bananas? Well, banana bread is one thing, but that might be a bit too next level for now. What about banana with a bit of cinnamon on it? Would that be manageable? depends on the kind of problems too. What's in dairy that impedes digestion? Well, lactose is just a sugar that's in dairy and that some people have a stronger reaction to than other people, and it causes like gases. There's a lot in dairy that's kind of difficult to process, and I know it's kind again, this is really out of my head, but I think it can be a bit of an irritant. Like if you're feeling ill, the last thing you should eat is dairy because it's not going to react well. Just found out she's lactose intolerant and it's a struggle. Oh no! Well, I mean, you're lucky in a way because you could... There's a lot of lactose-free options now that weren't there like 20 years ago. Frozen bananas. Bananas with cinnamon. Yeah. Bananas with peanut butter are also really good. Oh no, Misha, what? But yeah, the like dairy is not the most easy thing to digest for most people. Most easy thing to digest is definitely stuff like rice and potatoes. Can you have wheat, Mikey? Can you have like blend pasta? I mean, it's not exciting, but it's a bit different at least. Yeah, or if not peanuts, you can get that peanut butter powder that they have, like PB2 or something, and it's basically like just the flour from peanuts. So it has no fats in it. Yep. Yeah, we call it Lactaid here. That's the brand we have here. I don't know what it's called elsewhere, but it's something you take before eating dairy, and it's supposed to help with the lactose issue. Unless you're allergic to rice. Yeah, that's not great. That means a lot of potatoes. Do you think, Otto, that the corn-based pasta would be bland enough to be able to eat them on that kind of like let's heal your digestive tract. Let's heal one's digestive tract diet. Oh wow, Amisha, you've been unlucky. If I have grains, they're supposed to be like cardboard, like crackers or matzo. Peanuts have a pretty high fat content, yes, but they sell defatted peanut flour that you're supposed to mix with water to recreate kind of a paste that's a almost fat-free substitute of peanut butter. Lactate, that's what it's called. I have no idea. It's whether you can have corn or not, I guess. Yeah, I guess. But, I mean, if you compare it to kernels, the kernels still have the shell around it, the part that's undigestible. So I wonder if the pasta have that in there as well, or if they remove it when they make the pasta. There is now a low allergen rice. Wow, really? Whoa, that's really cool. GMOs are awesome. I love GMOs. I mean, how cool is it? Ice cream is so good. Ah, ice cream. They make some dairy-free ice cream, but it's hit or miss a lot. I was watching Kitten Academy the other day, and Mr. A, the dude who basically takes care of the cats 90% of the time, he was saying how he's allergic to cats, and he's around cats 24/7. So he has noticed that it depends on the cat. Some cats will cause more of a reaction, and others less. And someone has suggested to him to use a product by Burt's Bee that's kind of like a wipe, but for pet dander. And I think it's a dry wipe, not a wet wipe. But he would use the thing or on the, like, sort of pet the cat with the wipe a few times. And he said that he was noticing it made him react a lot less to the cat after. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. Like, how does that work? Thanks for the help, guys. I definitely thought of some things that I could add to my diet with your help. I appreciate it. Oh, always happy to help, Mikey. You know that. You know that. I'm definitely making a note of lactate. Thanks for the recommendation. Oh, is your issue with dairy from lactose, Otto? Because yeah, if it is, by all means, lactate seems to help. I've noticed that two mother-in-law cats give me... Oh no! Birds be better refined like technology so everyone can experience the one. They need to spread it worldwide. Allergic to your mother-in-law, that's hilarious. Oh, I was wondering, Otto, if your reaction to dairy comes from the lactose in it, or if it's another compound of milk that causes your allergy. Gotta send you some of that pet dander wipes, Cyan, so you can try them on the cat and see if it helps. Oh, pineapple is amazing. Speaking of bees, my dad has 3 hives and we're trying to figure out what to do with the beeswax. Mix it with stuff and put it on your skin. You can make candles. It's really good if you like bookbinding. You can use beeswax to wax your thread before bookbinding. I have no idea. It'll be a good thing to find out with, like, yeah. I was also thinking of trying to make lotion bars with it. Yeah, why not? It really doesn't take that much to make lotion bars. The only thing you gotta be careful is what you use to melt the beeswax, because beeswax is almost impossible to clean out of stuff. So don't use your good cooking ware or cookware to melt the beeswax. Make sure you have something that is either for that purpose specifically, or like something that you don't use and can be dedicated to the wax. It's really, really hard to clean up. Sewers people who sue. That's sanitation. Oh man. Also, random tip: if you're at a meat-centered buffet is in French. Buffet. Weird. Like churrasco, eat some pineapples once in a while, and you'll be able to eat more meat. Oh, that's great. Oh, fresh pineapple, miss it. Glad we have frozen pineapple. Oh, I'd have dedicated tool to make beeswax products. I'm very precious, my good cookware. Yeah, good. Just a warning, because I tried to make, for fun, I made lipsticks once, and it used beeswax. And I used some cookware that I would never use otherwise, but I was super glad I did, because I don't think I was ever able to completely remove the wax with my current knowledge of that kind of stuff. Maybe there's a way to clean out wax that's super efficient, I just don't know of it. I'm drawing derpy cats today. These are really derpy. Beeswax candles are the bomb. I like them. I like the little tea light ones. I don't know why. Get the pans you need from the thrift shop. Oh, that's a great idea. Dang, I missed my thrift shops. I melt my beeswax in Pyrex. My glass. Is it easier to clean that way because it's glass? Never had an issue. Oh, well, noted then. Maybe glassware is easier on to clean up than whatever I had. Fun note on headphones, like this is like pencil ASMR. Yeah, the microphone is kind of close to the sketchbook. If it gets annoying, you guys tell me. I'll try to figure something out. A couple of times and the glass is good to go. Oh, noted. That's great. Like I tried to clean up the thing I was using so many times, and there will always be this film of wax in there. And I was at a loss. Just pour boiling water at the end through a cloth to catch the leftovers. That's how I clean my, when a candle is sort of done and you want to keep the holder. You pour boiling water in there and the wax will melt and float to the top and then resolidifies. So you can sort of remove the disc of wax and do it like a few times if it's still really waxy. Glass bowls are so good. Oh yeah, wrapping fabric, that's a great use of beeswax too. I love that, hold on. Like, this is from Bean Paints, which are based in Canada. And I mean, it's for paint, so it's definitely not the only use, but you see those for preserving food as well. But it's basically fabric that's covered in beeswax. And oh no, this one, the smell has faded, but it smells so good when you get them. When they're like brand new. It smells like beeswax, which is amazing. Oh, it kind of smells a bit if I rub it. So yeah. But it's nice. It's like reusable and it's biodegradable. Smells good. Boop. It's gonna stretch again. Like a scratch and sniff in the best way. Yes, exactly. Oh man, those always smelled so weird. Ice cream! And you scratch it and you're like, it smells like something. Is it ice cream? Hard to say. Am I the only one who has a thing for glass jar? What kind of jars do you mean, Otto? I have a thing for mugs. I have so many mugs. I use them for everything, like for brushes, for pencils. I have this cute little vase that I use for my favorite brushes at the moment. And we have mason jar. Do you mean like that kind of stuff, or? Boxes and jars, I say for everything. I'm always bummed out because sometimes the food we order it comes in mason jars, but I have like a huge stash of mason jar by now, so I kind of have to put them in the recycling bin. It always bums me out so much. Are you for real? Mason jars are hard to come by in the UK. Oh, I wish I could send you all my extra. It would be impossible to ship well, but dude. Like, we get spaghetti sauce in like a big mason jar. If only they were like harder to break and light. I would keep them all for you and send you like a freaking big box of mason jars. Over here, they're pretty much ubiquitous, but the one place that's really good for finding them all year round is any kind of hardware store. They usually have a section for stuff like canning and preserves, and they usually have some sort of selection of mason jar even in like the winter. Yeah, we use the mason jars with handles as drinking vessel. Yeah, bottle jars, mason jars, it's the same kind of deal. Spent way too much money on cute jars of pigments, but oh man, yeah, I think we all relate to that. Oh, that's great, Tsukaboo. Wow, less than $1 for a whole case of mason jars? I also like reuse mason jar for everything. Sometimes you get stuff in bulk and you're like, well, I'm not gonna leave it in a biodegradable bag that has a weird texture, so everything gets transferred into... Yeah, mason jar with handle. You get... That's the part that's like very mason jar-esque, and then you have a handle. They're not for canning because of the handle. You cannot can with this stuff. But they're great for drinking, and people sell all sorts of stuff you can screw on for drinking. So you have this, you know, like the sippy cup kind of things. What else have I seen? You can have just a lid that has a hole for a straw in it that you can put there, and then have the other part on it. I don't have one for drinking right now, but the only thing that sort of semi-bums me out about mason jar is that they never make colored glass jars. I just think it would be pretty, but that's it. Hey, Ginge! Ginger! And you switched names! Oh my gosh. Welcome! There's a lot of Rings themed restaurant in my city, and they serve their smoothies in those mason jars. Wow. I adore the balls quilted crystal. I like the ones that have like the cornucopia design on them. It's just enough kitschy to be good. Man, I wonder if you guys can hear the person upstairs walking and talking. And I really like that those kinds of canning jars. You have the teeny tiny ones that is like, what, half a cup? You have some that are like a cup, some that are like a cup and a half. Like you have all sorts of formats and shapes for them. It's the kitty fairy. Yay! Yeah, that's the noise. I'm sorry. It's a very expressive person upstairs, so, and a very creaky floor/ceiling. It sounds a bit like the adults when they talk in Peanuts. We have so many jars. My mom gave me some so I could have paint mixing jars and not confuse them with my drinking glasses. Yeah, that's a good risk there. I'm going to have Venstravaganza intros now. Yay! That's a great name. Oh my gosh. And that's really unique. Like I don't think I've seen anyone else that skilled at like making Venn diagrams that make sense. So I'm really excited to see that. Fumbled my brush filled with dags in purple. Oh no! And got spots all over my couch the other day. You know what you have to do? You have to mix more dioxazine purple and turn your couch into a purple spotted couch. Flick that brush. Oh my gosh. So, Ginger says, every time I spill paint or anything, and someone walks in and just says, "Oh, is that of tallow?" Oh no. I've only redrawn them a million times. Well, I don't know, but yeah, sure. But when I see them, even if it's the millionth redraw, it still blows my mind. And I'm like, how do you even get started with these? Like, my brain would just be like, nope. I'm making a YouTube channel out of that mess. How to recover from paint mishaps. That would be a fun channel. Like, oh no, you dropped dioxazine purple on your couch. Well, you can either have a couch with one stain on it, of plenty of stains on it. Like, I had a teacher that would used to say that a repeated mistake is a style. And it kind of stuck with me, and I feel like it's kind of a bit of the same logic that if a thing only has one flaw, it's still a flaw, but if it's covered with the same flaw all over, that becomes the style of the thing. The best happy accident ever. Charts graphs as a form of self-soothing makes for some real bizarre. It's fascinating. I think it's awesome because you take that and it's like, even as your brain struggles to calm down, you still manage to create something out of it. That's awesome. Plenty of stains so it looked like purpose. Exactly. I'm pretty sure I've said that before, but that's the way my mom fixed one of her dress when I was a kid. She dropped some yellow mustard on it, on a white part of the pattern dress. So it looked like a stain. So what she did is she washed the dress, and then when it was clean and dry, she put it out on the kitchen table, took out the mustard jar, and put stains all over it. And then she cleaned it again, and now it was a dress with a new pattern. Flowers and yellow stains. Oh, yeah, exactly. When I was in high school, I did all my art in my bed, and so many ink watercolor stains on the linen. Oh no. Some even soak through to the mattress. What's that purple stain on the mattress? Paint? Actually? Yep, I have a lot of stylistic choices. Oh man. That is a mom that is not messing around. Yeah, it was one of her really good ideas. Multicolor pinstripes. Oh my gosh. My son just walked in with a Valentine's Day balloon for me. He was out with my mom. Oh, oh, that's so sweet. Oh, that's adorable. That's so nice. I feel so loved right now. Oh, I'm gonna cry. That's so sweet. The worst was when I was using India ink and red ink and I knocked the artboard so it all fell onto the bed. It looked like a murder scene. Wow. Yeah, that's good luck cleaning that out. It was the bed to one of the flip outs. Oof. Do you guys remember the beds that, well, the sofa beds that are like, basically you have like a sofa. Let's quickly just draw something sofa shaped. And usually you have like a cushion and the back like this, like that's, but you had those beds where you could sort of remove that part, lift it up. So basically you could lift that up. It was the back and the seating, and you could like spread it out in front, so you would have like it a bit like that. So you had like a bed that was, say, that part is the base, like the hard base of the bed, of the couch. Then you have the first cushion that was over it, so that's the seating cushion, and the last cushion that is the back. And here you have like a sort of a bare bones back and the armrests. And I just gave up and went to bed still covered in ink. Oh man. Was it crunchy? Sometimes some inks, they dry really crunchy and it's a bit stiff. Hey Alexandra, hi! And yeah, the issue with those beds is this part was so hard. So you had to figure out how to sleep on this. Did you put your head here? But then, like, when you sleep, like, mid-back, you have this really stiff drop to something soft. Or do you do it the other way around, with your head here and, like, soft, 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 and then you kind of hurt your legs by sleeping on the hard part? And I was always, like, I went to sleep at a few places that had couches / bed like that, and I was always nonplussed as to how one is supposed to be comfy on that. Like, is it supposed to be for something else than emergency? That's what this was. Oh no. Oh, that's adorable, Tsukabu. Tsukabu says, last week we saw a bunch of balloons in our street on mailboxes and fences. My mom went to see who was doing this, and it turns out one of our neighbors is a World War II vet, and he just wanted to spread some love this year. That's great. That's really sweet. Also, when I was in high school, half the day was spent in the studio. I made the mistake of trying to dress nicely while painting. Oof. Oof. So many blazers with paint on the sleeves. Yep. Head only on the art part and legs were hanging down. So, like, just the head, and then you have like torso and pelvis, and then feet dangling off. Oh, dang, that sounds like just a bit better, but yeah. That's what my ugly sweater is for, painting while not freezing. Yeah. Thrift stores are great for that too. Like, to get painting clothes. There have been several times that my boy bring me a balloon. Aww. He's so sweet. It's so nice. Do you try to keep them as a keepsake? Like, when they eventually deflate, do you sort of completely deflate them and put them in a scrapbook or something? Stretching some more. Has it been snowing a lot for anyone? Not in the last few days. It's been cold though, like really cold. Though we still have a lot of snow on the ground here. Well, a lot. A lot from Montreal there. Hey, Dominic, hi! Snow isn't coming till Monday for me. Gonna be huge storms right here. Where are you located generally? Like, where is there gonna be that snow? So that we can all panic. Just enough to make everything look pretty. Oh, that's the best kind of snow. When it's all fresh and white and pretty. I get scared when a Canadian says it's cold. Well, it was... Last night I think it was... what was it? -22 with the wind chill. Which is cold. It's not the coldest we get. We can have much colder than that. But it's definitely like cold. I went for a walk in a snow-covered forest today and said hi to a couple of woolly Icelandic... Ooh! Horses! Oh! Fluffy horses are really, really lovely. I'm in South Texas. Oh, yeah. A blizzard. Oof. I really hope it's a toned down blizzard for you, because I have to assume that you guys don't have any kind of snow clearing equipment. -22°C is a good winter temperature. Exactly. I agree. Like, it's comfortable if it's -10 and below. That's comfy. Between -10 and like -20, it really depends on the wind. And above -20, that's cold. -15°C here at night. At the moment, and it's amazing. Yeah, at night that sounds fine. Like during the day, it can fluctuate a lot. It can fluctuate a lot if there's sun or not. We've not had a lot of snow, but we're supposed to get 4 to 7 inches this next week. Oof! Dominic says, I don't mind snow, but we aren't prepared at all for heavy snow. Just in North Texas, there was a huge pileup of cars that killed like 6 people because of road condition. Ooh. Oh, you have to put the link to the tracker in chat, Otto. Please do it. I laughed so hard when I was reading those. I was like literally crying over the names because genius. We had -27°C. Ooh, yeah, at night it can get really cold. Snow that melts away is, in my opinion, the best kind of snow. Because it's fun for a bit, and then you don't have to worry about it. Y'all gotta tell me what's your favorite name on the... I gotta remember the names, hold on. There were so many that cracked me up. I showed it to Mr. E and he was laughing too. I don't know the political figure or the historical figure, and I don't even know who it is, but the Charles Rennie Macinslush one killed me. I was like, that's so silly. It's absolutely silly. Or Freddie Mercury was a good one too. Like, who makes those? William Wall Ice. I hope they have their name written on a truck somewhere. I really hope they do. Yeah, you have Dr. Coldemort and you're a Blizzard Harry. Led Zeppelin is pretty dang good, I agree. Bohaye is a designer, artist, architect from Glasgow. Oh, awesome! I was worried it was like a political figure and I would be like, politics. But if it's a designer, artist, architect, Charles Rennie Macinslush, even better. One is what is Her Majesty's Slippery Surface or something. I was like, what? What is that about? I really hope that the Texans will possibly stay home instead of brace the roads with snow and ice and cars that are not equipped to deal with that. I doubt you guys have winter tires. Which one is your favorite, Otto? Half excited for the snow, half bracing for impending doom. Yeah, no winter tires. Why would you need winter tires in Texas? Coldemort. Oh man. They're all good. All of them are like clever, and I'm like, oh, there isn't one that I wasn't like, okay, nice. Okay, good. Laughing my ass off. A few years ago, there was a video of a guy dressed as Drag Elsa in a snowstorm, single-handedly getting a Boston Police Department van unstuck from the snow. It was the most beautiful thing. I love it when people sort of reach that level of snowfall where they're just like, meh, let's have fun with it. You know? At this point. Makes me so happy to live in Scotland. Yeah, Scotland sounds awesome. It really has a lot of commonalities with Quebec, so I really like it. It always makes me laugh when I see those. We sadly, I don't think we name our salt grit trucks though, which is absolutely a wasted opportunity. I mean, do you guys in Texas even have like warm coats? I doubt it gets that cold over there. Though, I mean, cold is relative too. Like, when I speak to people I know who live in places that are much warmer than here, Where they're like, oh, it's cold today, it's like 10 degrees Celsius, and I'm like, nah, you're good. You're good. You're good. Once we had a really, really strong thunderstorm, and two guys recreated the Everything You Said video bar tattoo. Yeah, I remember that. It was so cheap too. I actually have a lot of window clothes from time. Like, oh, you'll be good then. You'll be the only person in your blog that's like, dip, 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 no problem. Oh yeah, we have coats, but honestly, I don't use my cold wear. I like the cold compared to the heat. Post-COVID, my family are liking it going to Edinburgh. Nice! Long johns are where it's at for an extra layer of warmth under the clothes. Yeah, but extra layers, they're not meant for chunky people. You cannot put on like a zillion layers when you're chunky. It impedes mobility really quickly. It would be like trying to put long johns under leggings. Hold on, no. It would be like putting tights under long johns under leggings. That would be the feeling, like sausage high. I think if anything, Texans don't use mittens and earmuffs. Oh, I wonder if there's going to be a lot of frostbite. Like, you can wrap a scarf around your head in a pinch, but you cannot really MacGyver mittens. Also depends on what you want to do and how long you want to go. Yeah, do people have shovels? It's so weird to think of like snow falling in substantial amounts in places where people are not used to snow. I'm pretty chunky, used to be chunkier, but I'd rather feel like a sausage than a popsicle. That's a fair point. I agree. It's just not comfy, you know? You're like, fine, I'm not freezing, but I'm still eager to be home in my pajamas. Like, I'm really short and chunky, and Mr. E is very tall and very thin. Can't think of a better word for it. So he's like super flexible because his joints are basically more flexible than mine, but also the extra length of the limb accounts for more movement range. So I always laugh when I see him, like he's sitting on his desk and he's like in one of those pretzel position. I'm like, how do you even? And he's like, oh, I didn't even notice. I'm like, what? I can hardly like sit cross-legged for more than 5 minutes, and you're like pretzel guy over there. I had to put all my plants inside for the freeze. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Plants that thrive in Texas weather would not be happy. Oh yeah, definitely not. Oof. Is he hypermobile? A bit. He's a bit hypermobile too. Like, you know, when you're hypermobile, your arm. So this is the shoulder, this is the upper arm, elbow, lower arm, hand. So that's kind of sort of the natural light angle of not being hypermobile. And when you're hypermobile, it sort of bends the other way. And you kind of have a... So his level of hypermobility is not that severe. Like, it will bend a bit further on and a bit more straight, but not completely popping out either. Reminds me of the kids in my high school who were enamored with Death Note and tried to sit like L, which is to sit Japanese style in a chair. Oof. Everyone should come to Edinburgh. Yeah, definitely. When it's safe to, yeah. You'd be horrified by me. It's not horrifying, it's just puzzling. In a way, because you're like I can barely like fold because I'm so short and not flexible and chunky. And people are like, oh, fold it over and don't even notice. And I'm like, what? Wait, what? I had to make sure I got the original fairly low quality, but I couldn't link the video that cut out Drag Elsa's curtsy after getting the job done. There you go. Yep, that'd be my elbows. Yeah, that's dangerous though. Hypermobility like this angle is dangerous. You see it a lot on sometimes in fashion photography, like models or a lot of yoga instructors seem to have this hypermobility. I'm hypomobile. How about that? The entire server shows up as in Brett once. Hi, it's us. Otto's pussy's here. Oh, I'm hypermobile. I can put my leg behind my head. Oh, what? What? I said cross-kneed. Whoa. Hey, thank you for being here, Amisha. Have a great weekend. It's like, how do you do that? What? Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh, we have many hypermobile people in chat. I usually cramp if I try to bend where I can't. I remember getting Charlie horses way often. What's a Charlie horse? Hold on, what? Buy a mission. Where can I get a copy? I want one. We can have really bendy gang-style hand signs for a hypermobile gang. If you can do it, you're in. Oh no, I'm gonna be out so quickly. About 1 in 5 people are considered hypermobile. It's a large spectrum. Definitely. Where your calf sees up randomly and you can't bend your leg. So you usually try to force it or yeah, okay, I see. I get cramps in my feet. Those are not great either. I get cramps in my fingers though. That's not fun. Charlie horse is like a muscle cramp, usually calf. Oh, that sounds like not fun one bit. Don't worry, we'll Photoshop you if we have to. So you all look super flexible, and I look like a badly cut out puppet in Photoshop. That's awesome. Ow. I think it happens for growth spurts. I think we're all beyond growth spurts at this point. Yeah. Having extra chunk is a really good inhibitor of mobility. I can attest to that. Yeah, we'll just give you some hand prosthetics. We all know you're really a cat wearing human hand gloves anyway. Ah! It will be good Photoshop. Don't worry, it will be legit. Ow. I'm laughing too hard. I'm gonna have like cramps of the laughing muscles or something. Yeah, me too to some extent. The rolls do put a stop to thing, eh? Yeah, see? I could shop it so Ev's arms are bendier than everybody else's. I was thinking of noodle arms. Totally finger spaghetti. Oh man. I have the like no bendy, none, like nothing bends. Everything is stiff and crampy and crackly. So it's really funny to imagine the Photoshop of that. Yeah, horizontal growth is a thing, but it's not super helpful for mobility. Unless you mean rolling around. That helps. That's good for that. Horizontal growth. Oh. My fingers are double jointed, but I don't know how that gives me mobility in my hand. Yeah, that's it's not exactly useful to have like super bendiness backwards in the fingers. I've been doing plenty of horizontal growth, like teenager growth spurt level. It's that stupid quarantine, guys. What the name is Mrs. Incredible again? What? What are you saying, Kevin? The Elastigirl. I haven't watched the second Incredible movie. Another good tip is tonic water with quinine. Isn't that the thing you get for... I know I've seen quinine in an old Tintin book. So I'm all like, why does that ring a bell? Hypermobile fingers are only useful in freaking the heck out of people. There is a yoga pose called bow pose or something. I used to be able to basically become a circle. What? Dude. My mom's jokes that she's growing downwards because she's reaching the age where she's shrinking. Oh, no. I'll post my freaky hand on the Discard. Which board shall I put it on? General, I think? Do people actually shrink as they get older? Yes, they do. Yes, they do indeed. Potassium vitamin K is supposed to sometimes really help cramps. Yep. Right, it's Caturday. Where are the Doritos? Who has Doritos? I used to be able to put my feet behind my head or ears. Oh, whoa. Pretzel. Not gonna lie, Elastigirl made me gay. She was pretty cool, right? Oh, that's true. The ears and noses get larger as we age. That's true. Quinine is used to treat malaria. Oh, that's it. That was kind of my leftover memory of it, but I wasn't sure. Then it's up on general channel. Let's see. Do you mind if I shared the photo during on the live, or do you prefer it stays in the chat? Whoa, that's stretched. Wow, that's so bendy. Dang. Dude. I'm trying to replicate and like I'm zero bendy. No bendy. No bendy at all. Okay, so that's Otto's hand. Like, dude, your thumb is amazing. Like, the last part just pops up. And I was trying to bend my and that's about how far as I can go. Everything is pretty straight still and not freaky. The only thing that's freaky on my hand is how dry it is. That's the only thing. Dude, for a moment, I wasn't sure if your hand was like, is this the backside of the hand or is this the palm of the hand? Like, what's happening? That's amazing. I mean, it sounds like it's problematic, but it's freaking epic to look at. Whoa. I'm impressed. Oh, put up another one. Are your feet that flexible? Well, I mean, that flexible considering that toes are shorter and all of that, but like for feet, are they bendier than irregular feet? That would be bendy. Whoa, that's weird. Dang. Not even close. It just hurts. It just hurts when I try to just reach far enough. Nah, I can't do it. It just hurts. A banana finger as well. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if the hypermobility is found in the hands, is there something in the feet too? And they are really strong. Your feet are really strong. What? Oh, your thumbs. Okay, I was like, whoa, your feet are strong. That's epic. Really strong thumb. Oh man. I think if I were to try to do a thumb war, I would just get a cramp and lose. That sounds on character. I can't even do the thumb thing if I like help myself with my other hand. It's like, nope, nope, pity, nope. No, my toes are strong too. Can you grab things with your feet? I can pinch them. Oh, that's so cool. My toes are like useless. My toes are like the most useless thing I have on my body, I think. Whoa! Wow, that's cool. Did MC Escher make your hand? Honestly? Oh no, Mikey. Oh, I hope he feels better soon. Take care, bye. Have a great weekend. Well, as great as possible, of course. Dude, that's freaking epic. Like, where's your index gone to? It's like bendy forward that way. Like that's bendception because you got the hand and you got the photo of the hand in the screen. Whoa. Dude. I can pick up stuff with my toes just to get told off all the time by my grandma. Oh no! Like, don't use your feet! No, my feet, I'm gonna draw them because, ew, feet. Okay, so that's the part of the big toe. Let's say, like, and here you would have the heel. So that's heel. Okay, so that's like just before you get to the toe. So that's my big toe. And that's all the other toe. There you go. That's my foot. Well, okay, it's less of a difference here. But seriously, like, what are those? The useless thingy. I think the goal of having toes is for balance. But, like, this is not good for balance. No way this excuse of a little toe can do anything for balance except, like, be broken a million times and then, like, micro fractured and then micro heal and become like a stone, like rock hard. So that's useless. I also have to buy shoes that are much like longer than I would probably need to, because this idiot guy is sort of protruding. I'm like, why? Why? Man, feet are ugly. I don't like feet. You're not gonna see me wearing sandals anytime soon. Just delete those. Yeah, delete, remove all this stuff. Let's have a stump. There you go. Come on, evolution. Yeah, do something. Why do we still have wisdom teeth and toes? Or like stubby, stupid toes. People with regular toes that, like, second toe is about as long as the... Like, those have some mobility to them, and they can be useful to grab things or hold on to things or whatnot. But what am I supposed to do with, like, a big chunker there and, like, a bunch of stupid little toes after? Like, whenever I try to cut the freaking nail on the tiniest toe, it's like... Where is it? Why does it have a nail, even? I wish we had claws. Claws are, like, already a lot more fun. Like cat claws. Retractable claws for humans. Oh, can you imagine? How cool. Could have toe floof. Yeah. Get rid of the menstrual cycle to evolution. Yeah. Yes, that's not an optimal system in the sense that it creates a lot of waste. We're having Freaky Hand Fest on Discord. Really? Come on, phone. Get to it. Get to it! Oh man, wow. Are you guys okay with me sharing photos of the Ben team? The one they're flexing. So it's a flexing competition. You flex your flexing? Ho ho ho! Flexiest picture. Oh wow. Okay, another thumb behind the hand. Yikes. Dude! Oh. That's really... How do you guys manage to only bend the last joint? Like, no, not happening. You wanna talk flex? Look at Dr. Otto. Oh my gosh. Dude! What's that crease over there? You have a hollow in your joint. That's so peculiar. That's fascinating. That's one hand pose though that you often see in comic, like something like claw-esque. No one draws the hollow. Oh, Ginge. I'm always mad that men don't have to deal with periods. Ah, same. Ow, the finger bendy. Whoa, that's bendy too. Oh my gosh, you guys are so bendy. What's happening? Otto, what did you do to your hand? What is that? What's happening? Cthulhu! Cthulhu is in the house! Oh my gosh! What's happening? What is that? That's a thumb, fine. What's the rest of them? I don't understand what's going on. That's the ligament showing. Whoa, that's really interesting. Oh, that's what I have. What do you have, Dominic? It's bended backwards. Yeah, but... Hold on, there's a big greasy freaking mark that's reflecting. That's so strange. Wow. Oh, you're double jointed like Otto. That's stretchy. Dude. You guys are so bendy. And it doesn't hurt? Like, do you feel some kind of stretch? Because, I mean, there's still, like, ligament or whatever holding the fingers together. So do you feel it? Like, the way I feel it stretching when I, like, do this, I'm like, oh, it's stretching. And you guys, like, it bends over further, but you still feel the pull in there. Or is it more like a physical limitation? Of like, well, there's a bone blocking the way, you know. All hail Cthulhu Otto. Oh man. It's fascinating. Husband says it doesn't look any easier in 3D. Oh wow. It doesn't hurt. Yeah, well, I mean, it doesn't necessarily hurt. It hurts if I try to pull it too far. But if I just pull it like within the limitations of my really poor stretchiness, I still feel like a pull. Like, not a painful pull, but it's like you can tell that this whatever here is being stretched out. Do you guys feel like the same kind of thing being pulled tighter when it's like bendy all over? It doesn't hurt. Wow. Okay, so you feel the yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's what I was wondering. It's fascinating. Oh no, change. I mean, stress eating is a way to cope, but not having to deal with the stress would probably be better. Wow, that's really intense. Bendy crew. I don't know if I can do the finger over thing. I don't think I can. Oh, I did one. Ow. Dang. Not happy. The only thing I can do with my finger is the monster face. That's about the only thing I can do with my fingers. That's it. Yeah, I can feel the stretch when it goes far enough. Okay. Wow. That's so fascinating. I don't think I could hurt myself because, like, that's the only advantage of not being very flexible in a way, is that, like, my body just won't reach the level of hurting myself unless it's like an accident and like extra force is applied to a move that I can't do. If it's just me trying to like do the thing, I cannot really hurt myself. I like the frog better. Do you call the monster thing the frog, or is it another thing? Hold on. Yeah, it's the monster thing. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. I could put fingers on my... Hold on. Let's give the monster thing fingers, eyes. Oh, whoa. He's gonna have a really derpy eye because I am not left-handed. I cannot do anything with my left hand to save my ass. I'm glad you guys like the monster thing, because it's the only thing I can do with my fingers. Okay, hold on. Trying to put everything into place. See, it has... hold on. Okay, there we go. It has eyes now. Doop 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 doop. Doop 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 doop. You can also have the predator version of going I think I'm tired. I'm proud and honored to be called Cthulhu Otto. Oh, I'm great. Teach us how to do the monster thing. Okay. I'll try. Okay, so you put your little fingers together, then you cross in any way the ring fingers, and then you sort of cover them with the middle fingers like that, and you use the index to sort of close it. So you have your ring finger resting over the index with the middle finger wrapping around. And this is the ring finger of the other hand, and this is the ring finger of the other hand. And then you just close it up. And then you have the monster face. Barp, 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 barp. Eyes make it so much better. I'm glad you enjoy it. It's cracking me up too, but I think it's because I'm tired. I just showed it to my partner. He's impressed. Oh, he's too kind. Oh my god, this is delightful. I'm giggling like a little child. We have an army of monster thing now. Anyway. Oh, that was cracky. What madness. There's another way to do like the superhero mask, but that one kind of goes over your face, so I cannot really do it right now. But that's about the only two hand tricks I know. It's the monster and the superhero mask. For the superhero mask, yeah, let's try and draw it. This is a face. This is an eye. This is another eye. A mouth and a nose. Okay, so what you do is basically your left hand is gonna cover like the left side of your face, and your right hand is gonna cover the right side of your face. And what you do is you start with your hands like that. You basically make the eyes, and you use these three fingers to sort of hook under your jawline, and then you sort of flip your hands over to have the circle over your eyes. So basically your hand is folded over and the wrist goes that way. It's kind of really bendy and weird. But that's the superhero mask with the wrists. And yeah, that's the only one hand trick I know aside from the monster thing. My hands actually feel less stiff now after doing these. Great. I'm not stretchy as a double-jointed person, but I can crack my hands on command just by clenching my... I can clack my wrist just by moving it around. It goes clack, 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 clack endlessly. I call that just being old and busted. Oh yeah, the live long and prosper thing. That was a... I can do it with this hand, but... Oh yeah, with this hand too. Yeah. I'm not bendy enough for the mask. Well, it's not about bendy, it's just about being really uncomfortable for the time you make it. Art cats and funky hands. Yeah, I have ankles like that too. It cracks Mr. E up because whenever I get up like during nighttime to go to the bathroom, you cannot really see me that much because everything is dark, but you can hear me because I go click, 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 click as I walk. Everything creaks and cracks and and makes like weird crackly sounds, and it's kind of funny. Sound like pop rocks. And Doritos. Art cats, funky hands, Doritos, Nutella, and tea. Now I have dots on my ring fingers from the wrist. Why do you have those there? Because now I can do this. Da, 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 da. I cracked too, also my spine. Oh yeah. You know when you sort of twist your torso in one way and your pelvis in the other way and lower back goes... That's really, really good. Feels nice. Might not be the best for the bones, but feels okay. Well, it's about 5 p.m, so I guess we're about done with noodling around. For those who came in late, it was not a full stream of noodling around. I did some drawings in the beginning of the stream, but I don't want to finish them yet because I want to give myself the opportunity of taking a second look at them and possibly fixing issues before I paint them over. So that was a real thing that happened. And then we did some noodling and sketching and bendy hands. Do you guys get the, you know, the tension in, let's say that's a feet, so that's ankle, feet, toes. Do you guys get that pressure sometimes in this toe joint? Like it feels really tight and really like pressured, and then you can sort of bend and it cracks and it feels so good after. That's one that I'm always like, oh, thank you. That hurt, but now it doesn't anymore. I can lean almost all the way backwards and get good cracks that way. Oof. Oh, I would be terrified that gravity would mess me up, but yeah. I hate when toes cramp. Me too. Oh, it's so annoying. And you're like, ah, now what am I supposed to stretch out to remove this cramp? Stop it. I don't get tension in my feet, but I do get numbness in my pinky toe. Oh, really? Huh. I can crack them in the other direction. Yeah, both directions for the toe actually feel good. You can either like lift up your foot, well, like that, say, or you can sort of just bend the toe down like that. So it's really exaggerated, but you can sort of crack the toe the two ways. I do that too. It's really, because it gets so painful. Like the joint there really gets tense, and you cannot really function without like cracking it back into place. I normally stand on my toe like a ballerina. Really? Whoa. If you can hear that one, that's the baby elephant upstairs. Oh, no, like when they cramp, it helps. Oh, good to know. I'll try to remember that. What's annoying is I had a knee accident when I was 16, so I have to be careful to always. Oh, definitely, yeah. Knees are the MVP. Oh, you guys, I found some hand exercise too. Yeah, there's a few of them. Like you can sort of do this one. And wait, there was a weird one with the thumb, like you sort of squish your thumb in your hand like that. Baby elephant, yeah, it's the kid upstairs. Like it's a young kid, but when she runs around, she sounds like a baby elephant. Oh, can I please get you guys help us on it? Of course! I need a name for a brush testing series, a snappy one. I think you found it! A snappy one! Something BBB would be amazing. Okay, I'm gonna brush battle. I think she means like to have a title that's 3 words that all start with a B. So you get B, B, B. Brilliant brush testing bonanza. Ooh, bonanza is good. Bonanza is such a good word. It's such a fun word. Like the colossal color showdown. Brush-tastic battle of the bristles? Oh my gosh, Jinja, you're on fire. You're good at this. Big brush bonanza. Why not? That would work. The brush-tastic is also quite good. Battle of the bristles. Brilliant brush bonanza. Dude, that's good. Wow. Dang, gotta ask you guys more often. The problem is my tongue. Oh no. Big brush bonanza. Bombastic brush bonanza. I'm not good at this. Might have been easier to me if it was in French, but yeah, I'm like I can make a recording for you using the best Carney voice I can muster. That's hilarious. That's really funny. So definitely brush bonanza. What is the best first word? Best brush bonanza? What we had? We had hold on. There was brush-tastic. Brilliant. Oh, no problem. I think everyone is enjoying trying to figure it out. And if they don't, they just have to just not participate. I mean, it's fairly easy. So something brush bonanza. Bonanza is really, really gold. Bipartisan. Oh my god, what? You could just have the big brush bonanza, that would work. It's simple, but it's still a bee and it still fits. So you had the colossal for one, big. Come on. Words. Brilliantly bristled brushy. Wow. I want a single brush that is named like that. I think if I'm ever tasked with designing a set of brush, I'm gonna hire Jinja for the names. Seriously. Yeah, well, we're about to finish the stream anyway, so I hope you feel better soon, Kevin, and have a great weekend. Yeah, no, that doesn't really work. Too bad Otto isn't a heavy botanical painter. Aw. Totally, Ginger is going to be our naming parent. Bedazzled. Oh my gosh, what? Hold on. Bedazzled, bristly, brushy, brushapalooza. Dang. Bedazzled and brushapalooza are brilliant. Now I kind of want a bedazzled brush. Ooh, befitting. Ooh. Oh, the bendy brush bonanza. Just to be on theme with earlier on. Or you could have it like the colossal color showdown and have one letter that is not like a B. So you could have something like the grandiose brush bonanza. Or, you know. I just imagine a brush glittering like a disco ball. Oh man. That would be pretty. Probably not very comfy, but you know. A brushapalooza. Let's see. A brush, what did they call it? Extravaganza? Eleganza, extravaganza, something. Bombastic, brushtastic. Dropping them beats. Sorry. Do I have everyone's permission to use whichever I choose? Well, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I would say yes. We're all gonna be winners in the end because we're gonna have the possibility of watching the series. Start singing Mr. Bombastic and Basil. Yeah. I've literally been singing Mr. Bombastic for like 5 minutes now. Y'all, Crinkles just left me crying. Aww. Aww, good boy. Did you write them all down, Otto? You got a nice list to pull from. Ooh, bountiful is good. Bounteousness is what? Someone tripped in that one. Wow, that's good, Lise. Beautimus is also a term. Wow, that's a weird one. I've never seen that before. I mean, beautiful is ubiquitous, but what is beautimus? You guys are great. Bougie. Bougie brush bonanza? That's hilarious. Because you guys know how bougie is used. In French, a bougie is a candle. So not very exciting. Banging, bristly, brusha, bombastic, brushapalooza. My brain is singing the way it sings every rap music. Just gibberish, yeah. But bougie is like weird slang for like bourgeois. Like, I don't know, I was under the impression that it was not necessarily a positive word. It's like we're all just overtired today. Ah! Péco, pourquoi? Pourquoi Péco? Pourquoi les griffes dans la porte? I'm gonna go grab Péco, be right back. Si je te pogne, je te mange. Ah, t'as de la belle... Hey, Chabi! Ni toi!
As-tu vu la vie?
Oui! Elle a l'air de checker Chabi, là.
Oui.
Salut Péco! Salut Péco! Oup. Allô? Allô, qu'est-ce qui se passe? Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Qu'est-ce que c'est ça? Hey, Minette! Salut! Oh, salut le raton! Oh my god, het gaat bij vol. Allô? T'es en train de tout péter? Viens, on va aller dans le micro un peu. Tout à toi, ça? Moi. Moi. Non, mange pas les pinceaux. Don't eat the brushes. A baby. A very old baby. Hey, ma vieille fille. Old baby. Yes. Oh, people love you. Otto is sending love. Sarah is sending love. You're getting a lot of love. Ouais. Pico. Po. Ouais. It's been a while. Because the other elephant in the room that we love. Aw, that's very nice for me. I'm the first elephant and she's the second elephant. Right? Pickle's the star and she knows it. Yes. She knows it. She knows it. She knows it. She knows it. How old is Pickle? She's 10. You're gonna be 11, 10 or 11, I don't remember. Are they... De quel âge? Scoot is doing well too. She's sitting on her dad, looking at the cat outdoors at Charlie. What is that Space Cat sticker on the sketchbook? This one? That's from... what's her name? She's on YouTube. Ada something. Dang. Tu perds tout ton poil, Pico. You're shedding. Yeah, Chaz is here too. He's a bit early for his snack. But that's usually the time he's here for a free snack. Oh, qu'est-ce que t'as entendu? Pico's heard all the ruckus. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Hey, bye Paulo. Thank you so much for being here. Pico has a really solid purr. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. So, yeah, Chaz is here too, and Scout is trying to attack him through the window. 10, that's... Oh, she's a baby. Well, I still call her baby, but... That's... I think she's older than me if you convert the cat years to human years. Hmm? I mean it. She's so wall-eyed. I wonder, really in speech. I'm talking French, Canadian French. No, yeah, that's it. No, Scout, don't attack Charlie. He just wants friends. Laura also purrs like a tractor. And she's also like a orange and white. And she makes those perfect cat startup sounds. Ah, Pico is also really good at the cat startup. Pico has always a great commentary track running. Tu as un autre commentaire à faire, Pico? He literally comes out in minus 16 Celsius weather to come to see you, Scout. I think he likes you. I think so too. I think he just wants buddies and also treats. But buddies. Scout, I'm an introvert. She's a tortie. She's very temperamental. Very mucho. Eh? Such a good... Oh yeah, Chaz is adorable. He has a teeny tiny body but a big floofy face. Didi purrs like a truck with faulty spark plugs. Something. Definitely a misfiring engine. Oh no. Like he comes over several times a day to come see them. Yeah, I think he comes more often when it's not super cold outside, so at least there's that. But we often see him in the morning and then at the end of the day. And like he comes to check inside the windows to check the cats, but he's also happy when I go out and give him treats. But yeah, he comes over for the cats and the treats. Twitch, twitch, twitch. Yes, you Fapix. Hmm? She's an ambivert who can lean either way at the drop of a hat. Oh yeah, and since my mom was fluent in French, I learned some for her, so I talk to Crinkles in French sometimes. I think it's French music. Oh, that's adorable. C'est quoi ton plan? Tu t'en vas comme ça? Non, mais non, c'est pas une sortie par là. Si tu veux sortir, c'est par ici. Par ici. How is Tuna Face's allergy is really bad. She basically has no fur whatsoever on her ears. So, yeah. Thank you so much for being here, Otto. It was really fun. I hope you sleep well tonight and don't dream too much of bombastic, bendy cats. Oh, well, berk. All right, guys, let's say goodbye, Pickle. What do you think? So, bye, guys. It was really fun today. We will have another one next weekend, and I hope you guys have a great week and a great weekend. And see you all. Oh, you're drooling all over. What's up with that? See you guys during the week on the Discord server. So again, bye bye. You want to say bye bye? No, you want to say poo poo? Poo 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 poo.